thanks.
Hey. Hey.
Nate's Elvis now.
Hey.
Hey, mama.
I like kitty cats, man. Whiplash is the best movie ever made.
Yeah, we're good.
He's here.
Oh, he's here. He made it.
We were going to start the show without you, Duralius.
Well, no.
Welcome.
Duralius.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Duralius.
Yeah. Well, there's a fun twist on a start, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Neebs is like, hey, I'll go over there. I'll check his mic. I'll talk like Duralius. And he goes, hey. And he's talking to Elvis impression.
Come on, baby.
Somebody get me a peanut butter and nanner sandwich.
He's like,
I'm hungry, damn it. That's me.
Whiplash is the best movie. That's what he said.
I like a Whiplash film.
Well, hey, listen. Today is the first day. Well, at least while we're recording here, it's January 1st, 2019.
2019, baby.
This will be coming out in just a couple of days.
Yeah.
But Happy New Year,
Happy
everyone!
New Year.
I got 4 hours of sleep.
Well, it's because you're irresponsible.
I don't know. No, it's because I don't have children.
Well, it's also because you're irresponsible because you have work.
I had a fun night.
Good
it was
for you.
It was New Year's Eve. Did you guys know that?
Yeah. Oh well, damn.
Yeah, it was New Year's Eve last
I was
night.
in bed by 10:30,
I have kids.
and I'm just lonely. So let's talk about that.
Right. That's a good
No, I
start.
went out. I probably I left the bar though at like 1. My neighbor, who's like he's like a how do you say he's a Marine, but he's not currently in the Marines. I don't like saying he's a former Marine because you're always a Marine, right, Duralius?
Ah, God.
That's
See,
what people say.
What do you call a Marine who's out of the Marines? Or not active?
Not active.
Inactive Marine.
Inactive duty Marine.
Prior Marine is
Prior-
what they say.
Prior Marine.
But it's so weird.
Yeah,
I don't
inactive
wanna
just
say
sounds
that.
like he's
You're
lazy.
prior anything you've done in your life.
He really
But-
should do something.
He's a real good guy. Kind of a man's man. Very, just a dude.
I like Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Yeah.
Explosions and.
Yeah, cats. I like cats.
I like working with my hands and cats.
Peanut butter and nanner sandwiches.
But we were asking him when we saw him there.
I like a damn cat.
Say, oh, how long are you gonna stay? He's like, oh, I'm not gonna stay. For the ball drop. I'm not really a New Year's Eve type guy. Come 11:59, he just. Like he had gone away. 11:59
Bust out
rolls
the
up.
tutu.
He got one of those New Year's like craft tiaras on. And he
Yeah.
walks back into the bar. He's like raising the roof. He's like, woo, woo. I'm like, where the
brings
fuck
out the
did this
best.
guy come from?
Yeah, where are the cats at?
I like them damn cats. Happy New Year.
It's funny to see a different side of somebody, and I guess alcohol can, definitely show you a different side of
Oh,
somebody.
yeah.
But,
It'll
Yeah,
do it
that's
every
been
time.
proven.
But Neebs, did you do anything for the New Year's?
No, let's don't talk about my New Year's.
Why?
We're
talking about it.
My woman was sick. My dog was a nervous wreck. It was just a day.
Did you give him the CBD?
It helped a little.
Just a little?
He was a nervous wreck, and then he was just kind of drowsy, which was better.
Of course it's better.
You
So-
should you should try to give him medicinal cocaine.
Where
won't
do
even
I
know.
get that?
Yeah,
CVS?
just got a big old white snout.
Yeah, but no, I still had a good time though. I watched the ball drop.
I could just see everyone sick in your place, and you're just like living it up.
Yep.
K19 is here.
I rented a bunch of cats.
yeah.
Got the TV volume on like 5.
Cat rental.
Cat rental should.
Cat rental.
Cat
Yeah.
rental should be a thing.
They kind of have that.
There's got to be
You
a
don't
6
rent
cat
them,
limit.
but they have the places in like Asia.
Where you could pet cats?
You go into the yeah.
Right, but you take that and just add a rental service on top of that.
Take it
Like,
home.
someone just brings you a cat.
Or
like
8.
a therapy cat, It's
You
like,
got to be
"Man,
vetted though.
I'm
You
having
can't just give a
bad
cat to
day."
anybody.
Well, it'd be
or
a rating
any cat.
system. It'd be a rating system like
Like an
Uber
Uber.
or anything else.
Yeah. He killed the last one, so you're getting a 3 stars.
Because it took him 2 hours to kill the cat.
Guys, that's a great business idea. Let's do it. Like cat box.
Oh man.
Cat box.
We'll ship you a cat.
Yeah, no, it's like,
If
you
it's
get on
still
Uber.
alive.
We just need a warehouse full of fucking cats, and when we get the message, it's like, okay, we put the cat in the box and we take it over there for a few hours.
Yeah.
And they put the cat back in the box. We go pick it up and we bring it back and we charge him out the ass for it.
So you gotta what's crazy about cats is how different dogs or anything for that matter, but some cats you could juggle. Like they wouldn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah. Very
And then you've
docile.
got your majority of cats are they're going to have a problem with being juggled.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could be a problem.
Well, we're not going to juggle cats. It's not part of the business.
Well, I'm just
plan.
trying to expand the
Did I ever tell you
thought
that
process here.
the hamster issue that I had, or a gerbil? I don't know
When
what
you
it
juggled
was.
them?
No, but I had a catch with one, and it didn't end good. when I was a kid. It was
You
the
had a
class pet.
cat?
Did I ever tell you this?
Wait, back
Is this
up.
a story you want to tell everybody?
Well, it was a dumb thing. It's an awful thing. Believe me, I'm not trying to say that this is good, but I was in like 3rd grade. We got I one of the very first things I ever won was a raffle to be able to take the class pet home for the summer. Right? So I won the raffle, and it was either in 2nd or 3rd grade to take the pet home, and it was a gerbil or a hamster, but it was a little rodent, right? So I had it. It was exciting. It was fun.
Made a big impact because you
My
knew what
brother
it was.
and I were playing, and I'm going to blame it on my brother because he's not here. I think he was holding him, and I was across the room, and he was just going to give it a toss, not an overhand toss. It was
I already
an
don't want
underhand.
to hear this.
Oh my
It was
God.
an underhand
keep going.
toss. But
Keep going.
listen, I got to finish the
You
story
do. Of course
now.
you do. We're
Well,
in. I'm in.
You were
I don't
playing
remember.
catch with a.
Somebody dropped. I don't remember who it was, but somebody dropped him, and it was horrific. We didn't want to drop the animal, but we broke his leg. We think we put like toothpicks on its
jeez.
leg and tried to make a.
In Simon's defense, the
was a-
gerbil's name was Hot Potato.
Right. It
Poor
was.
little
No,
hot
it was
potato.
awful. Point being, a couple of days later, dead, buried in the backyard. Felt so bad. Had to go back to school. This
The
was
whole school must have known.
Oh, well, I mean, when I went back, I remember telling the teacher, like, I had to bring her outside. I think it took a couple of days. She's like, when are you bringing him back? And I'm just like, oh, I'll bring him back tomorrow. In the meantime, he's dead. Eventually, I had to be like, listen, I'm really sorry it died. It was awful.
You didn't try the
traumatizing.
switcheroo.
No, I didn't even think of the switcheroo.
Like with a rock.
And you know what? My parents were so like, we weren't going to bring it to a vet or anything.
Yeah.
So we brought it to a pet store. So it's like I remember my parents brought me to a pet store and we showed it the injured thing. It's like, what do you do for this? And they're like, I don't know. You want to buy some pet food? And it was like, okay. And then it died.
If you
It was
brought
sad.
back a baked potato would have been the best. You know that I've shared this story before, but I had Miss Piggy, the guinea pig, in 2nd grade. It was my week to take it home, and it died like right at the end of
Why
my
is
week.
that so common?
In this group.
Right.
We never sent
well, there's at
guinea
least-
pigs home when I went to school.
In 6th
Yeah, we
grade,
didn't do it at mine either.
I killed the pet lizard.
Didn't they learn their
this-
lesson?
Yeah.
No,
this
I'm
is-
kidding. I'm kidding. There was
yeah,
no
right,
other pet.
right.
Out of the 2 people who did this, we've got 2 dead animals.
I'm not proud of it, but
This-
I didn't
no, this
do
is a
anything
bad
wrong.
that's
I
a bad
wasn't playing
system.
catch with it.
Yeah.
You know,
But it was a very soft underhand
Oh,
catch.
I'm sure it
with
was a really-
loving intentions.
sure it was.
It was like, we're going to show this little guy a good time. It's going to fly.
It might break a fucking leg, but
Well, no. Yeah.
You know those T-shirt guns? We launched the fucking thing out of there.
Never
In a loving way.
did I ever want to kill or hurt animals ever
We
when
know
I was
that.
a kid.
We know.
Ever.
We know.
It was a total, believe me,
Still.
it was very sad.
I didn't want to hear the story.
Well, too late. Happy New Year.
Rest in peace, baked potato.
Sorry, little potato gerbil.
Oh, I bought myself a present.
I think I know what
It was an expensive purchase. It was $200. It is a winter onesie. I'm going to wear it so I don't get cold. It's rated for negative 50 degrees. It's like you zip it up, you step into it, you zip it up. It's got a hood.
Yeah.
What do you get it
Problem
for? What'd you get it
solved.
for?
Well, like walking my dog or whatever.
Oh man,
Not like working
Yeah.
outside.
you're that person,
I'm
huh?
going to be that person. I'm not
A
going out
onesie?
there. A onesie.
Is it
winter
fle-
onesie.
Is it flesh colored?
Yep.
Did you get a matching one for your dog?
No, he has a kind of a rainbow colored sweater.
Do you put this over your clothes?
Jesus Christ.
No. you can just wear underwear under it.
What? So it is over your clothes.
It could be.
But it's,
It's
not
not
over
under your
your
clothes.
Right,
What?
but you wear it. It's like built-in socks, like onesie's a onesie, like full-on like booties.
I don't think it has feeties in it
Okay.
or gloves.
So it's like
So it's
long
like-
johns.
It's like coveralls.
Coveralls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put them over your clothes, like people working.
Well, you could have pants on, I guess, or you could just have your underwear. But it's a thick thing you wear.
This is a sign of age, right?
Is no one impressed? Negative 50?
Negative 50, but aren't you gonna be sweating your ass off when you're
Don't
outside?
care.
Like, yeah.
Don't care. I just don't want to be cold.
You paid $200. What's the name brand?
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
I just searched.
It's not a sponsor.
What I
so-
searched was freezer suit. I was like, if I was in a freezer, what do I need to wear?
And it was $200.
Yep.
Good for you.
Because I believe at one point it dropped below 50 here, didn't it? So
Well, no, listen. Sometimes I walk at night, and it'll get down.
It'll get in the 20s.
The coldest I've seen it is around 14 degrees when I'm walking.
That's cold.
Yeah,
No
and I
matter
don't.
where you are.
The way I'm now, when I get dressed to take my dog out, it's 15 minutes.
And so people know today, and granted, it's not an indicator of what the season's going to be like, but today, New Year's Day, it's supposed to get like to 75.
Feels
Yeah.
great outside.
But
Sun's
December in North Carolina
Yeah.
is always there's always warm days.
And then go up
When
to
you
the,
get into January and February,
Yep.
that's when you start
the
wanting
crazy
to-
shit.
Yeah,
The ice storms and stuff happen then.
yeah. And I know if you live up north, you can be like, "That's nothing."
Oh,
But
I'm
listen,
not going to, I'll never say that.
Yeah,
I'm a bitch everywhere now.
not me. I got a negative 50 winter
You got a
onesie.
freezer suit
Freezer suit.
with a
Freezer
tie.
Suit.
Well, good for you.
Thanks.
Tie.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Good.
Just look out your window. There's a guy with a big
Onesie
on
with
with
a
a
tie.
tie.
And a rainbow
That's
dog.
Neebs walking
Yeah.
his dog with the fucking rainbow
Neebs and
jacket.
his fat gay dog.
That's a new Facebook page.
Neebs fat gay dog.
Gay dog.
When did he get gay?
With the rainbow thing.
Oh, okay.
Just now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't even put two and two together. I'm like, he's gay now?
We've
Oh,
known
rainbow.
We've known all along, though. You know, the first time you met him, you're like, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, second time
When
I
he
met him,
licks
he
you?
was licking balls. He was licking not even his
licking
own
the
balls.
Any balls?
So what now?
Well, we could either go into comments, or we could talk about Abstro's text to you about not
Comments.
having his. Okay.
We'll go into Abstro's text later because I need to try to figure out what actually the argument's about yet.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that.
It's
This
not
is
about
exciting.
anything. That's
We'll
just
come
really-
back to it. There was already a
this.
Well,
feud.
it was a point. See, it's like I tried to make a point about it, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
Comments.
You think I was giving you shit?
No,
and I
well,
wasn't.
it's just the point.
Wait a minute. Before we do anything, I think we need to talk about our sponsor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ridge Wallet, back with us in 2019.
They
Damn.
can't quit us.
man.
They can't quit us. No.
They wanted
No.
to. They tried. They
Yep.
started shaking and sweating.
Yep, we made
and
a scene.
shitting themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridge Wallet's built tough as shit. That's their that's their
new.
That's what I want it to be. Built
tough as shit.
Tough
You don't
as
even need
shit.
built.
Now maybe
just
we
tough
should
as
change
shit.
that.
And it's a
Yeah.
wallet that actually shits too, because you could squeeze it just hard enough, and a little poop comes out of the corner of its.
You always add features to these
Well, why
wallets.
not? Why
Oh,
not?
I know. Invisible. I like that one.
Well, the mirrors. It's not really invisible.
Now they're slim, RFID blocking, lifetime guaranteed. Like for the minimalist, we've gone over this before. You've heard it, but you need to hear it again. They also have like phone cases, backpacks, knives.
Do they-
battery packs?
Do they also have underwear?
They don't.
Because I saw a picture. Somebody had actually took a picture of boxer briefs. It had Ridge on the label,
Dude.
and it had
Duralex's face.
Oh,
Duralex's
man.
face staring up lovingly at the crotch.
At the
the bulge.
Yeah, so that wasn't them.
Okay, but
Did
anyway,
did you see that?
Didn't see that. No.
Oh,
But, yeah, we'll have to.
I want to own them.
yeah. Oh, me
Okay.
too.
And
I
there's
wear 'em
one
every
with
day.
Neeb's face on the other side giving like a
What?
thumbs up.
Okay.
So it's like 2 points of approval of the bulge.
Oh, wow.
On
I didn't
each
see
side
that.
of the bulge.
so Ridge really should start carrying products like that
Yeah.
too.
My
Underwear
dog
with
probably
faces
posted
on
that.
them.
But no, they do. They make a great wallet.
Yeah, aluminum, titanium, or carbon fiber. If you want to check them out, it's ridgewallet.com/Neebs.
And you'll get 10% off.
Yeah,
and
you're going to get 10% off and free shipping.
Damn right.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Ridge Wallets.
Now comments.
Comments would be now, wouldn't they?
Comments.
Who wants to start first?
I will. I'm gonna do it. 'cause
Go for it.
I never do first. This is hot off the press shit. This is today's video.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So when you're hearing
Even
this,
fall
it's not
flat.
hot off the
I
press.
can't wait to
second
watch
one.
that.
Part 2.
Part two. Yep. Where it all comes together. This is from Patrick Meads. Can we get a gameplay with face cams this year? Would love to see your reactions to things. Can put up warnings before it starts or something. Hope you guys have a great year. I was thinking right now, this is our real faces talking. Right now.
We just started using our real faces.
Yeah, to talk. So here they are.
What do you expect me to do here?
Nothing.
No,
Nothing. Okay. All right. Good.
That's
so
the
maybe you had a main.
That's
you
the
had a
dumb part of
plan.
the joke.
Gotcha.
That joke didn't work, did it?
No, it was horrible.
Okay.
Okay. Good. I'm not the only one.
The Reed says, same video, I hate how indie devs favor PC releases over console. I don't think they have much of a choice, do they? Or I mean, I guess they have a choice.
It seems
but
like one of those things, and you'd have to talk to a game developer, but it seems getting on the console is a little harder than releasing on PC.
Exactly.
And I mean, obviously, you build your game on the PC platform anyway. You're not making your game on a PlayStation. You're building your game on your PC.
Yep.
And then it has to be converted to fit a
to fit on the consoles.
somehow.
Yes.
So
and
there's
you
an
have to get
extra step.
approval from Sony or Nintendo or whatever. Where I mean, and Steam's the same way. In order to sell on Steam, you have to get it approved. But it seems like that is an easier process.
Because it
has to
starts
be.
there, so
Getting
it's
it
obviously
on-
going to be
yeah.
on PC
Yeah,
no matter
because
what.
you'll find games on Steam that it's like, how did this get on here?
But I'll tell you, as far as indie goes, I mean, the Switch has a ton of indie games.
Oh, they've
now.
really opened
Yeah.
up. Nintendo opened their world up this year,
Yeah.
or I mean, since the Switch, including YouTube video. I mean, like that
Yeah, YouTube's on there.
alone was a big change for them.
Yeah, well, YouTube's on the platform, and then they finally got rid of the whole.
I'm saying them allowing
Creators.
Yeah, well, we could, if we wanted to, we could play Nintendo games on the channel now.
Yeah, which we
and
never
not
could.
have to pay them a damn thing.
Is there a game we want to play?
I don't know.
I mean,
know
there will be
Dorales is
though.
thinking
I
maybe some Mario Kart.
oh god,
How many Switches do we have? I know I have one. You have
one.
one. Is that it? So we only have 2 Switches.
I don't
Too
think you
sweet.
but Anthony said something the other day about we don't have to.
oh,
be,
Anthony's got one.
No, but we don't have to be all on the Switch to play certain games. Like there was not Smash Brothers, but wasn't
Probably
there
Mario Party is what he was
Mario
talking
Party?
about.
He was saying was supposed to be a lot of fun. There's a ton of different
love
games
Mario
to play.
Party. There's like
I mean,
11 of
like
them.
I don't know anything about it, but he seemed enthusiastic.
Mario Party's like a board game with mini games within.
Yeah,
Right, and we talked about doing board games.
Yeah, no, Mario Party could be fun. All
need
those
to
little mini
evolve.
games are fun. This is from today's video as well. Ryan Christensen says, "Boys, you are beauties for putting this out today for everyone to enjoy while they're shitting out last night's champagne."
There you go.
Hate champagne.
Me too.
I did the.
I don't mind it.
I did
That's
the
headache.
toast.
Headache juice.
I don't mind a
in
glass of
bottle.
it. I can't do I can't do a lot of it.
I couldn't.
It's like
I,
any sweet wine, like a yeah.
I became the middleman that was like passing them out at the bar at Bobby's bar. Our friend. I was the one bringing them all over the place. Wanted everyone to have their champagne.
Yeah, a little champagne.
Hey.
Yeah, you drink it and you give each other a little kiss.
Yeah, and shit it out tomorrow.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Shit my champagne up.
Like New Year's is just a recipe for because people. I mean, it seems like that's when you mix the most types of alcohol.
Yep.
You're at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna stop drinking.
Yep.
Have some champagne.
Yep.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep. Add a bunch of sugar to the mix.
Yeah.
Always a good
Sugar
call.
is what gives you the headache.
Yep.
Just stay away from it.
Champagne's pretty much sugar.
Yeah.
Tyler Meredith says, "Derp Simulator."
Yep.
Yeah,
That's human fall flat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's,
I love
it.
it.
It could be called Derp
I
Simulator.
love the way those little guys they're so derpy looking.
And it's such a shame because I think we all kind of have a love for that game, and I think we all wish there were many more levels.
Yeah.
Because what they have, the levels they have are great, but yeah, it's like, man, I enjoy playing it with you guys so much, and I
Yeah.
just wish there was more.
It's a lot of fun.
It makes for a fun video
What
for
are those
sure.
devs doing?
I don't know.
They
talked about
banker
this so
hours
many
every
times.
day.
So
I'm
many.
still
So
mad
many.
about it.
I know,
Oh,
I
should be.
know.
Maybe they'll hear this. and
Like honestly,
change.
like I forget the name of the dev studio, but just hire a shit ton of level designers and just put levels out every month.
Agreed. This one's from actually a Conan one.
Oh, Conan.
Oh, Conan.
Conan.
Oh, boy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez.
Remember that game?
Uh-huh.
This is from RA. He says, "Why does Ada Hop always have to say some shit at the end of every video? So annoying." Commenting on comments.
What does he say at the end of every? I haven't been watching Conan.
He makes his mark, you know?
Yeah. No, he always does after the Simon score. There's a little text blurb. I edited the last Conan, so I got to see his like setup because he sent me all of his files. But yeah, and he's got like a little space, little Ada Hop space there right at the end of the video.
What's an example of a blurb he would put at the end?
I have no idea. I never. As soon as the credits roll, I switch
I don't
video.
pay
I always
attention to
read
them.
them, but they don't stick in my brain.
Well, it's not like he's narrating it like Arrested Development or anything.
Yeah, he's not saying anything. It's just a text, huh?
Well, when you text, you're actually saying something.
I know, but he's not speaking it, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought originally.
No,
he's
yeah,
writing.
no.
He's writing a message.
Gotcha.
He's got a little message, a little blurb.
I feel like we should look
It's his
one up.
moment of zen.
Go ahead, look one up because I've honestly not watched.
One of our videos in a year.
I haven't watched any. I've watched half of one Conan.
Sometimes he'll say something like, "Save me," like "Help me, please."
Oh yeah.
It's a cry for help, usually.
Okay, because he's in trouble here.
Well, because we have Neebs' fat gay dog lick his balls.
What video is this on?
This was from the episode Pirates.
All right.
After the credits,
Yep,
there's a Simon
there's a
score.
Simon score,
Simon
which
score's
was
a
a 4
You
and
got
an
it. You were
onion.
garlic.
All right.
Yeah, garlic. Yep.
It's garlic, yeah.
I'd put that higher than a 4.
And then it said,
It's always like 2 frames or so.
He was in God mode somehow during the archery battle. Yeah, I don't know how the hell that happened.
it's because when you changed your bloom quality.
We
Yeah, but I
have
always
to
go
change our
back
bloom
to
quality in
normal.
the game.
Yeah, you have to go into like
I know. Go back to
turn
normal.
bloom quality off, then go back to normal.
I know.
So that's
Every
probably
time.
how it happened.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a little Ada Hop blurb at the end of every Conan,
Well, this person didn't like it.
Well, damn.
which is the whole point.
Yeah. And they're waiting until the very end to not like it. Like, just
Yeah,
fucking stop
like
watching.
it changes the.
Yeah, honest to
It doesn't
God.
do anything.
I really didn't like those 4 frames at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Wow, stupid. It's ridiculous.
Ada.
Well, weird things trigger me sometimes too, I guess.
No, he had when I was looking at his Conan files, his title screen, the Conan comes up, it's got all of our characters. Oh, I thought he did that in After Effects. No, he did it in Premiere.
Okay.
I took a couple looks at it and I was like, this is a clusterfuck. I'm not doing it.
Not doing
Not doing I don't know what's what. I don't know how this attaches to this.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's it.
We should do a video one day on things that trigger us. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, pet peeves.
No,
it's pet
really.
peeves.
Yeah.
I think
We've
no,
already
'cause
talked
then
about
we're
this.
asking
Yeah, it is
for
pet peeves.
Yeah.
Because you'll be like, bees trigger me. Like when people throw beehives in my car while I'm driving.
Well,
And then all of
triggered.
a sudden you're gonna go everywhere you go.
well that's
someone's
an
gonna throw a
obvious.
beehive in
Nobody
your
wants
car.
that.
But we have talked
But
about
like
this.
everyday things, like liquid soap.
Well, mine, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like this will trigger you. I've talked about how like dream catchers in hanging from rearview mirrors
Yep.
in cars.
In a
Just
car.
saw one the other
I have
day.
a big problem with them.
Yeah, I could
I'm,
see
I'm
that.
with you on that.
Real big problem.
What
That and
about
fat
now
Cops. Fat cops.
That self-driving cars are becoming a possible thing.
It's still not legal to sleep.
Well, we'll see.
There's no place for dreams in your car.
Not
no
yet.
place. Not yet. The Tesla Dreamcatcher is the next model.
It's a great car name.
The dream catcher.
The Ford Slumber will be its competition.
There you go.
The Chevy Snooze.
Perfect. Yeah.
These cars, now that they can drive themselves, you can sleep in them. That's going to be the angle.
Yeah, exactly.
You're welcome, car companies.
Serta's got a car.
I just
Posturepedic.
imagine
Chrysler
that
nap.
ad for Tesla. It's like, are you a fan of automotive's most cutting edge technology and also a fan of bands like Stevie Nicks, Carlos Santana, and sorts? Now the Tesla Dreamcatcher.
I saw one the other day. It was the size of a dinner plate. It was so fucking big.
Oh, the Dreamcatcher.
The dream, like the, I swear to God, it was huge, and I was behind him, and I'm like, I hate that. Who else hates that? I forget it. It was ridiculous.
I would have ran him off the road.
Yeah,
Your car wouldn't let you do that.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't allow that at all.
That's a fun scenario.
Trying to be a dick.
A Tesla driver that's like trying to road rage and it just won't let him.
or like a bad guy, an evil guy in a movie, a chase movie.
Has
He's
that
trying
not
to hit
happened?
somebody. It's like, hey, stop.
Yeah. When's that gonna? That maybe that's happened already, but I can't wait to see that chase scene.
No, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a really good idea. Fuck yes.
So are you wrapped?
I'm done. Yeah,
All right.
I've
You know
been
what?
done.
I'm gonna go second just because I know I have some Conan stuff, and it makes it we don't have
Good
to jump-
transition,
Yeah,
sure.
good transition.
It's like we planned it.
All right, so Christopher Klein says, Simon, stop eating all your food at once. You don't get any more benefit from eating 10 bugs or steaks at once instead of just one.
Yeah.
Eat one, wait, eat another. And yes, I was told that during the last recording, and it makes a lot more sense. I appreciate Christopher saying. But a lot of people were saying that.
Yeah. No,
And-
in the Conan audio, there's some great footage of like, yeah, I'll just eat a couple of bugs. You really just know to eat one bug, and your screen just goes brrrr.
Right,
Eating
because just like,
bugs.
but you wonder why, right? I mean, it makes
Well, it's
perfect
like in
sense.
Ark. we-
Exactly.
Ark, yeah.
In Ark, or do we have any other games that you eat that you have to eat one at a time, or is it just Ark that's the reference that we have here?
I think Ark's our only reference right now.
Okay, well then that's why.
That could be
Speaking-
some behind the scenes for some Patreon.
Yeah, that's true.
behind the scenes.
Speaking of you eating stuff, I read this comment, but I wasn't in place to grab it, so I don't know who said it, but it was, I think it was in our last GTA video where we played Arena Wars, and someone said, where's the part where Simon's eating? Like they were.
Looking forward
They
to
were
it.
disappointed that they didn't get it.
I had no time to eat in that video.
No, you didn't. It's too fast.
I read one
Yeah.
comment on that video that I think got a lot of thumbs up was Simon was killed by the thing that he loves most, sandwiches.
Right. Yeah.
'cause he
there's-
got sandwiched
Yeah.
in the video. That's clever.
Smile on his face.
yes. No, that was very
That's how he
fun.
wants to go out.
Justin Hall says, Simon, look at me. In every game, you have to fully pull back the arrow to get the most damage. Please stop just plopping them and fire them. And that's something I need to learn, obviously, because I don't like the way that the fucking arrows work in that game.
You're not using them right, are you?
Apparently
no,
not.
they do suck in that game, though.
And when I think I'm trying to hold it, I try to hold the click and then shoot, and it doesn't seem to work properly.
We'll
and then
figure it out.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been fucking how
But
many
also-
episodes have we played, and I still can't figure it out.
But also, we need better arrows. We can build better arrows either through, I forget if it's Abstro or Thix. Maybe Dralis is.
Probably not mine. Mine's worthless.
Okay.
My God's horrible.
Somebody can make
Oh.
better arrows.
Yeah, no, I read a comment that just that whole adventure we're on to go up north, it's pointless because I can get ice shards by the same way you guys get, your people juice. Mm-hmm. So you just harvest it out of people with my ice axe.
Well, we're going.
So exactly, it's like going up north because I thought I needed ice.
Brian M says, please turn off friendly fire. You guys won't be able to fight together until you do. This is in Conan. So,
We hit each other a lot.
Yeah,
It's
so-
easy to.
right. So, I mean, are we not turning it off because we think it's more fun to hurt each other?
Sometimes
like
we want to
racing-
kill each other, don't we?
Yeah, I
think
like
it's-
raising the stakes.
Me
and-
too.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too.
You got to cooperate a little bit more.
Yeah.
It requires a little bit more communication.
Adds
What if,
a
what
layer
if
of
you get mad at
entertainment.
Dralis
What?
and
I
you want to
know.
kill him?
I know, but
It's
I
like
think...
doing a high-speed chase in a Tesla.
All right, sorry, Brian. Spell with an I. You spell it wrong, by the way.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah.
Stupid brain.
This is on latest GTA, Monster, or whatever I called it. I had a weird title for that, Monsters or Die or
It was
something.
monsters, right?
Monster, yeah.
Yeah. Alyssa Marie says, what a great video. This was funny, action-packed, refreshing, and classic Neebs Gaming banter. I think everybody would love to see more of these. Thanks, guys. A lot of people did enjoy that. It was fun. It did come across as fun because we
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was
genuinely
fun.
had a lot of fun playing it. It was, I think we should do more stuff like that. And we were just talking about doing,
More adversary stuff.
Yeah.
today. So I think we're going to
Challenges.
we're going to record something, another thing this week. Iceman the Best says, do a redneck version, all the gang playing it. Redneck version of all the game playing it. And I thought that'd be kind of fun if we were to play stupid games like that. At least one game and play in character of, how we'll
Half
do
of
like
our
yar and
channel's
acting
redneck.
like pirates. No, but if we acted, you know how you act like pirates, which
Now
I
you want to
fucking
act like
hate?
a pirate?
No, I hate it.
But
I
you
hate
wanna
the
do a
pirate.
redneck.
We'll do a pirate. We'll do a pirate one.
Fucking over and over again, 100 times.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Redneck is not just one thing saying over and over again. You can act like a redneck.
Half of our
saying
channel
do
is
different
redneck
things.
already.
It's true. We got two of us here at least.
People think that we're all rednecks in some cases. Like
People
that
think
just,
we're all pirates.
They sure do.
We
I
could
like
go
whenever we did. Remember we made that film that was on Comedy Central. Simon and I were superheroes, and Dralis was a monster.
Yeah.
So it was a superhero movie.
Yeah.
But people would always say, "I saw that redneck superhero thing you did." And I'm like, "It was just a superhero
Just because
thing."
you're the star. of it.
right.
right, exactly. Just a superhero. You're the redneck.
We're the redneck channel
I'm saying
as
we
far as
do it.
gaming goes.
I'm
I
saying
think
they're
so, yeah,
saying
yeah,
do
yeah.
it extreme though, and I'm obviously not a redneck. And by the way, Radiator, I'm going back to saying it like that. Radiator.
Do what you
Good
gotta
for
do.
you.
Because it is a New York thing.
You
Some
be you.
people call it Radiator. I thought I was just calling it the wrong thing.
And that's your one resolution this year.
Yeah, to go back to calling it a fucking radiator.
Good for you.
That's it.
Some people go to the gym.
Some people change the way they say radiator.
It's
And-
usually one of the other.
That's it. And Story Diaz says, and this was unrelated to the video that it was on, Neebs Gaming, play the Forest multiplayer.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try it. I played a good chunk of single player over the weekend, and then I tried some multiplayer out as well. And yeah, I think it's perfect. for
Just
us.
say we're going to try it. I think we're going to, we've been saying for months.
No,
Yeah, no, we're gonna do it now.
There we
gonna-
go.
So
Don't
we're
tease 'em.
actually
Yeah.
because maybe I'll title this. We're gonna play the Forest, so get people to fucking click
There you
on it.
go.
We're actually gonna play it. Somebody's gonna play it from here tomorrow.
Yeah,
So it'll be coming soon, like for real. Because unless we record something that's fucking really bad and you go, shit, we can't make a video out of it.
Yeah.
It is officially coming.
Well, you can make a video. Just have a 4-frame, something written at the end of it to spice it up.
Right. Yeah, and then we can lose that asshole that commented. You can just unsub. Just kidding. You're not an asshole.
Yeah, he's good people.
You're just a douchebag.
Yeah.
Right. All right, I'm done.
All right.
I'll go. My comments are from the most recent ARC video, The Raptor King.
Uh-huh.
First one from Amalgamaniac. Says, Rip Phil Collins, the latest in a long line of dinos to get thicked. Ha ha ha. So let me just go over a couple things first. I'd like to start off by saying I've got the least amount of dinos killed. First off. Second.
I've never heard you say that before.
Well, where's your?
In
how
other
do you
words,
know that?
you say it all the time.
Yeah.
What is that based on? How do you have that?
I think
fact?
Adahop had a list that someone put
made a
together.
spreadsheet.
But this dates back to the very first ARC. So I got like our entire tribe killed early on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that really hurt my numbers.
But is this an updated statistic you have?
No,
So that was based off of
something 2 years ago.
But
Right,
then there
that's
was
what I'm
something else
thinking.
recently that I haven't gotten anything killed up until that moment. I think. but honestly, like, Absar, you got like a ton of raptors killed recently.
Yeah, yeah.
You with your fucking elk and all that stuff.
one elk,
And what else?
and he knew what he was getting into.
He knew what he was getting into.
That's
I killed
all.
Nutsack.
Yeah.
I know that.
Those
Yeah,
raptors
so-
killed themselves. They attacked the
My
infected
Carnos-
Triceratops.
My Carno Charlie is alive and well.
Yeah. But then like somebody, like there was a big thread. I got into it. I got in there.
Did you really?
Yeah, I got in there.
Yeah.
No, like I'll go right now.
I think what made it in that particular episode is like the call out before it happened. Like in the beginning of the episode, it was like
that was great.
like you guys are gonna get this thing killed, and then of
not gonna-
course, and then, yeah,
And
but then
Durali's
Durali's
warmed up.
is like you're gonna thick this. It's gonna happen.
Well, I think for
I
every
can't believe you of all people would use that term. The you. Let's do a double whams. You remember that moment?
I do.
Yeah.
I also remember what was in my mind, thinking that it wasn't
It was just
a gig.
fake clouds in your mind. You didn't know anything.
No, I knew everything.
It was cotton candy and like circus
You know what?
peanuts, whatever
Quit
flavor you
throwing
smoke.
those laser eyes at me when Simon's right here as
Yeah,
well.
he is,
This
he
was
is.
a joint effort.
Oh, please.
boy. See what you did.
Oh, it's spilling. It's spilling.
I know.
coffee down.
Coffee is down. I got this.
He
I was
knows.
not. I probably because I
Durali's
do the
our
least.
coffee.
I've probably gotten the least amount of stuff killed because I do the least. Don't even attach me to double whams because we know this. We've had this discussion before.
Let me
And
make sure everybody knows what double whams is.
everyone know, but we talk about it too much. It's
I
one of
know,
those
but
things
there's
where I go
always
like,
new audience.
I know.
Double whams refers to whenever you and Simon and Duralis were fighting
Duralis,
something.
yes,
And
Duralis.
Duralis sees a Giga in the distance, like, oh, let's go ahead and take him down while we're at it.
and I didn't say anything.
Fires a shot at him.
Do a double wham.
I didn't
slower.
shoot at it. I didn't do anything. Done.
We need a double whams T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Leroy Jenkins kind of a.
double wham.
We'll
Yeah.
take on this Alpha Raptor.
Well,
and
I
this
think
Giga.
my favorite death in the last video was Dead Soon, who was our little Dilophosaur that I think Simon got. And
Yeah, it lasted a
I think
while.
I think it died by just being left in the middle of a field somewhere.
Well,
Yeah.
Thick about killed him.
How so?
You don't remember?
Oh, I had to
Earlier,
pick him up,
you're
right?
like, "Oh wait, Simon, something's following you," and you start stabbing it.
Yeah, that's right.
And then he turns his HUD on. He's like, "Oh wait, that's dead soon."
Speaking of the HUD, yeah, Simon and I were talking about this. I prefer to have the HUD on. That's very helpful.
It is.
And
When you're in a fight, absolutely.
yeah.
Well, I also think it's more. I think it's better for the half the time. I think it's better for the people who are watching too, because you get
You
to
have,
see
to,
it.
you have
I
to
get
know when to turn your HUD on and off.
Well, I'm keeping
You
mine
might
on
get
always.
you,
Like,
you
yeah,
probably
during-
not ready
You
for
have to
that.
know when to HUD them.
If we're sitting around base and we're having a conversation, turn the HUD off.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, keep that in
But
mind.
yeah, if you're out running around, you're getting into fights. Yeah,
No
I'm fine with the HUD on.
All right.
Because again, as a viewer, I like seeing,
No
you know,
wind
what's
hood.
his stamina, what's his health at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I was singing some really old
Oh,
Kenny
gotcha.
Rogers
Kenny
songs.
Rogers.
So you're talking.
I'll move on to my next comment, which seems pretty helpful.
Time enough a hood and
You guys are just shitting
when
all
the
over
hood is done.
this next gentleman's comment.
Whiplash.
Alex Alarcon says enforcers do 4 times damage to corrupted creatures, by the way, but they're pretty terrible against anything else. So that's really good to know.
That's great to know.
That is awesome to know.
So we need a lot of enforcers.
Simon's looking like they just got a good tip that we're going to use.
Did you?
I know what an enforcer is, and I know what it is to get corrupted. So bam.
Is that a fact? I know you read it.
I
It's
read
on the
it.
internet.
I haven't scienced it, but we can.
Four times. That's significant.
So if we are traveling on foot through kind of the wasteland,
Enforcers.
yeah.
I hope
Yep.
that's true.
But, okay, so maybe I don't understand.
I knew you didn't understand. I was looking at your face. and I was like,
Listen to me.
he knows we learned something important, but he doesn't know what it is.
All right. But when you're corrupted, correct me if I'm wrong, when you're corrupted by that little flying thing.
No.
The animals are
You're not
corrupted.
Yeah, the animals are corrupted.
You're right. You're right. Fuck. But I really thought I knew
see
what was
it in your
going
eyes.
on. But what you saw in my eyes was like me thinking I had it.
Yeah, but I knew you didn't.
But sometimes I do have it.
I know,
And
but
get that
I know the
same
difference.
look. You know the difference.
There's
known you a long time.
a little shine of confusion in there.
There was
Like,
no
it's
confusion.
back
Immediately, I thought I had it, and I was wrong.
there. It's back there. We can see it.
All right.
But do you
I
understand
know
now?
what an enforcer is, though.
Do you understand now, though?
I understand that they do 4 times as much damage to things that are corrupted. So the things that look like they're all fucked up, if we travel with them,
Yeah.
the enforcers will
Okay,
fuck them
now
up
you know.
big
Yeah.
time.
There you go.
Attaboy.
That's it.
I knew half of it.
Yeah.
Now we're on track.
All right.
Our next comment, we got some pro tips from Nightshade. I'm going to go over a couple of these, or a few. I have a few extinction tips. Go to the desert, tame some Velanosaurs, and breed them. You get much better ones. They're good for a lot of use. The right click
Those are the
to do a shotgun attack.
Those are the ones with the turret face.
Yeah. So tame those, breed them. So that could be fun. A lot of what we do, we're like, oh, did somebody make that go aggressive? We don't know the hotkeys, but we got some good ones here. Press period on your keyboard to whistle attack this dino. You use it when you want your dino to attack a certain dino. Press command. This says Commanto. I don't know if that's a weird key. That's the Commanto key.
Yeah.
Press command to whistle your dino to go to a certain spot. Press semicolon to whistle passive when you
Doesn't
don't
work.
want them
Doesn't
Yeah, I
to
feel like
fight,
that doesn't work. We tried it.
and you can't use yeah, and it would be awesome if you looked at this or even discussed it on commenting on.
I would love to
comments,
have
kisses.
someone show me it, because I have had Arc Wikipedia up on one screen, the game up on the other. My animal's attacking something. I'm hitting every key it's saying to either go passive or go somewhere else, and the thing will not stop fighting.
Yeah, I feel like I've had the same experience because I've heard the semicolon thing before. It just doesn't. Yeah, and maybe I'm wrong, but every time I've tried to make an animal stop fighting, can't do it.
Well, could it be just that you're not looking exactly in the right place? You know,
Maybe.
like you're getting underneath the dino, and it's ridiculous how you can't get on it unless you're at a certain spot in the foot, and then you can access
I'm
its
putting my
inventory.
reticle right
or-
on him.
Yeah,
But,
there needs to be a button that's like there needs to be 2 buttons. One for the birds that's fucking land.
Land.
There needs to be
No
a
shit.
land
Oh my
button.
God.
There
Hey,
should also be
you,
a fly away,
land.
like a flea. There
Yeah.
should be a flea button.
Flee. Yeah, get out of here. And there also needs to be a come to me, pick me up. Like if you have a dino and you see it over there, you ought to be able
Yeah.
to whistle at it. Come to me.
And come to me, not 10 feet above me.
Yes.
Right. It's amazing the games that these people make. Unbelievable the talent that it takes to make these things.
Yes.
And yet these very simple things are left out of the game.
Yeah. I don't know. It's probably user error, but I have yet to be successful with those keys.
All right, we'll
So
science
some
it.
of those, the was a period to attack. That's useful, and the go to that spot. That's useful.
Yeah.
If it works.
Yeah, we'll try it out. I'll try it today.
I feel like I want to make a poster of those commands and just hang them up somewhere
Yeah.
in here.
Yeah.
So I can always reference them.
You gotta
Somebody make that.
use
Somebody send that to us.
semicolon.
No.
Good idea.
Red Malonzo comes in with the next comment on the same video. Says, no hate, but I just want to say you guys need to learn how to change your play style a bit, or this will be scorched earth all over again, filled with complaints about the map. Your play styles will give you a harder time on this map than how it's supposed to be. Absro kept on complaining about how their creatures kept dying. Don't fight corrupted creatures unless you guys have a powerful creature or enforcers. I know you guys love to learn by experience, but a bit of research on how things work on this map would help, especially for Absro, who sometimes loves to complain about the game mechanics. Lol. Might want to utilize the amount of flyers on the sanctuary area too. Ground creatures aren't that safe to travel with outside the sanctuaries unless they're fast. Also, you guys built your base outside of the safe area. One of the reasons why dangerous creatures kept appearing there. Yeah, we figured that out now.
Yeah.
The last part.
We like danger, though.
We do. But
It can get monotonous.
We want to progress.
there was one point in time where I saw like 5 alpha animals around our base, and it's like that we were going to be held hostage there at some point.
We can take them. Double
What,
whamms.
with Pierre? With Pierre.
Yeah,
Pierre's
Pierre's
gone.
Yeah, the ghost of Pierre.
We do have a whole French lineup, though.
Neebs, I get what you're saying
Not
about
anymore,
and,
though,
and what
rather.
we've said about we want it to be exciting and this or that, but there's so much that we have to do in this game that we're going to be venturing outside of our. If we're in a safer area, then we're going to venture outside of that area all the time. We're going to have bases.
Well, I don't want to
all around.
spoil anything, but all of you guys decided the other day we're going to move somewhere, and we went to just as dangerous a place. Maybe
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
dangerous.
and that was probably some of the most fun I've had in a while.
Yeah.
It-
Well,
it-
I wouldn't say more dangerous because
I don't know.
Yeah.
because I haven't seen any alphas.
That's true.
It feels like a different game there.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of great.
Yeah.
But we're not ready for it.
I
I mean, we might be
I
close.
want to stick
I
it
don't know.
out a little bit there. But
Yeah.
Well, also the way we're doing, because we kind of, with Extinction, we've kind of told ourselves, all right, we're kind of limiting the flyers we can have, at least out of the gate. Because we do think it's more exciting being on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy. It would have been easy. All right, tame some pterodons, and we could just fly over there and then pick a spot for a base that's relatively safe. Anybody could do that. It's just more fun to do it. Let's see if we can run there. Let's see if we can set up a base, being attacked by a bunch of stuff at the same time.
I would like us.
It makes for a more exciting video.
Yeah. But I would like us to have like the fastest land creatures we could have. Like that's what we're dumping all of their points into is like weight and speed. And that way, if we need to, and we want to go through like the wasteland without using a bird or anything, that's what we're known for is like having these fast animals. That would be great.
What I dread is like when we actually do come to a cave or getting an artifact or whatever, like that's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
In that world.
Hopefully better, though, than Ragnarok.
You
Some
think?
of those caves were.
I don't see how this
Yeah,
would
those
be better.
caves in Ragnarok were insane. But yeah, I don't know what the caves
Because
are
of the
like in
puzzles.
Extinction.
Yeah.
Hit this button and
well,
that
the
button.
puzzles-
Oh, yeah,
and
that
this
was
button.
stupid.
I'm talking about the threats.
Yeah.
Well, we saw a glimpse of one cave and it already had bats.
Started with like 40 bats and
Okay. But I prefer threats over remember a button sequence.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
true.
not fun.
Now,
for
once
me.
once we get more, we have to level up our characters. We'll get good weapons. We'll be able to take that shit.
Because we're good.
Yeah.
Last
Fucking
comment
gamers.
is from Nathan's channel. It says, I'm interested in buying some of your shirts as gifts and for myself. But y'all have stopped advertising your shirts and socks, so I keep forgetting to buy them when I get paid.
It's a secret.
Please advertise your shirts some more, please, and thank you. I'm glad you brought that up, Nathan's channel, because there is a link in the description right now of where you can get our shirts and now mouse pads.
Ooh.
Mice pad?
What's on? Is it logo? What's on them?
The Neebs Gaming logo.
I didn't
yeah?
know that.
I could use a mouse pad.
It just came out. It just came out today. It went live today.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
So designed by, I think it's designedbyhumans.com/shop/Neebs Gaming, and the link is in the description.
We need to design more shirts.
We're working
Yeah.
on that.
Okay.
You guys heard if you have a wireless mouse, you're not supposed to call it a mouse,
What do you call it?
a hamster, because hamsters don't have tails. Mice have tails.
Keep Simon away from it.
Hamsters don't have tails?
I guess they're little nubbies.
Nubbies.
Little nubs.
Interesting.
Well, you throw them.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
You didn't
pretty
know
sure
that
I
when you were
killed
playing
the,
catch
the
with the-
hamster.
Yeah. You want to toss the hamster around? Break
Damn it.
You don't notice it when you're like doing fast pitch.
It was underhand.
No, don't lie. You held it, you tossed it up, and then you kicked it.
That's awful. I'm sorry I brought
Catch.
it up.
It's all right.
It's
That
sad.
person. You gotta know when to throw.
Oh, no, hamster.
Know
you
when
done?
to roll them.
Yep, I'm all done.
Thank God.
Whiplash.
Know when to microwave.
No one to microwave.
Microwave help.
We're going to get shut down.
We should have been years ago.
Yeah. All right. So who's next?
I'll go. I will go. Me.
Yay.
Only had 3 comments. This first one is from Conan from Beville7 that says, "Put that Durketo clothes on your stripper and you will see the difference." And we did.
We did.
And we decided, like, what?
Yep.
YouTube would probably demonetize that video, so we took it off. Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, that's one hell of an outfit.
Looks better on you, though.
Yeah.
I agree, yeah. I like those Durketo clothes a lot.
It's weird that it looks so different on you than it did on Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the movement,
I
the
have
flow.
no
Yeah.
idea why that's happening.
It may have been because I was wearing some sort of boots.
Maybe?
That's the only thing I can think of. You certainly wore it better.
Yeah, they flow. They were made for my character.
And that makes
what it was.
The flow is what makes it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a setting or something. Well, we'll have to tinker with that because I also noticed when we did put it on the stripper, it wasn't flowing on her either. It was
Right,
still
it
was
wasn't.
really boxy.
And you'd think it would for sure
Yeah.
flow on the...
So I don't know.
That'd have been a hell of a New Year's outfit.
It would be.
Oh, yeah.
I'd go downtown in that.
Absolutely.
Seriously, and you know what? You would get some. Like if you're a
You would
single
get
dude,
some. Oh,
hell
absolutely.
yeah.
You would get some.
Big time.
Absolutely. No, you're
Beat from men, but
you're throwing yourself out there at that point.
Yeah.
It's,
No,
it's,
anyone
it's
have
come and get it.
the balls to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the pink shirt mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's an advertisement for sex.
Yep.
This comment's from Jay Rice. Says, "I can't stop watching Tombstone. I'd love to know if you guys will ever do a sequel. Commenting on comments could answer this, perhaps. And we love Tombstone, but we probably won't do a sequel
no.
because God knows where those files are.
Yeah, I doubt that one.
No,
Yeah.
I keep everything.
Nah, I know you do. They're on a drive somewhere.
Additionally, I'd like to do a different type of film if we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would too.
No, yeah, it's Tombstone was a lot of fun, but yeah, if we did another movie, yeah, we'd probably want to do something completely different.
Maybe something about drummers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Someone
Rice.
like a kid who's really struggling just to be the best.
Stressingly
Yeah.
the best drummer out there.
Yeah. Could
His
have an-
teachers are real.
And then he meets the ghost of Elvis.
Yeah, and he can't drive good.
No, he was driving fine. The car hit him.
You gotta be defensive. He probably should have steered around it.
He was driving forward. The car came from the side.
Pay attention.
He's in the middle of drumming. He's got his eyes closed, and the
Yeah, he
hamster
was
runs,
drumming.
runs on the set. Smack.
Forgot his sticks, remember?
So that'll be our next animated film.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's about a drumming hamster who
Yeah.
drives a Tesla. It's
Yeah.
going to be great. Last comment is just from Daniel Cortez that says, "Can you play Atlas, please? Thanks."
We're looking into it.
Thanks.
It seems
Is
not
that what he
ready
sounds
yet,
like?
but they keep updating multiple times a day. I've been playing.
Man, the
some more.
backlash on that game was tremendous.
Yeah.
And mostly because a lot of people said it's an ARC clone, which to me I expected. Like I didn't understand the
course it's
insane
an ARC
amount of
clone.
backlash because you look at it and you go, that looks like
They even
ARC.
have the same emotes when
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, this they're reusing a lot of assets from ARC.
But it's a different game than Ark.
Yes.
So it's
Well-
obviously it's a clone, but there's a lot of different things, isn't there?
But that's Thick's the only one that's really dived into it at
Yeah.
all, right?
Besides the pirate ships,
It's ARC.
there's
Yeah.
and the skill trees are so weird. Like I really don't like how they did the skill trees.
Yeah, and apparently nothing works right now, but it's early access. Like
Yeah.
that's the other thing. It's like they were clear in their communication of like this is an early access game. So just to warn you, and then everybody just jumps in and expects it to work perfect. Like the fuck is wrong with you? Like no, it's not going to work perfect. It's just early access game. Like all the time they're releasing these things, and what they're trying to do with this one, with putting every server together to make one big world. Of course, it's going to be a clusterfuck.
Yeah, we need to wait a little bit.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, and that I feel like should be our decision. It's like, no, let's wait until they work the bugs out.
How much was it?
It's like 25, 29, like $30.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Early access?
For an
I mean,
early,
what the
like if
full-
they were charging 60 and saying it was early access, I could see people being annoyed, right?
Yeah. That's
So
how I feel.
30
yeah.
is like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not finished.
You're basically, but you got to know when a game's early access, you're basically paying to
It's
be
like
a beta tester.
tester.
Yeah.
You're a beta
Yeah.
tester, and you're being paid. You're paying for it. You know.
But I always wonder, are we doing them more of a favor by playing it, and allowing them to do their stress tests and make changes?
Well, that's the idea.
Like I would think, like ethically, you make the game free until you charge for
and
it.
I can see that argument.
Yeah,
I can certainly see that.
I hate this world that I understand it. I understand the early shit.
Yeah.
But
But how many
man,
games wouldn't exist if they didn't have that model?
Well,
because they couldn't get any
I'm looking-
capital to start working on it and then get the feedback.
That's the other. Yeah,
Well,
that's the
don't
other
tell
argument.
me about capital. They probably have plenty now, because Ark was a pretty successful game.
Right.
Don't make any. I wouldn't say make it free, but you can certainly make it cheaper. You got to get
but
money
I guess the
somehow.
thing, it is a discounted price because the final game is going to be $60. Like when it releases. But yeah, I also understand putting it out for free just for stress test. Oh, yeah, I'm torn on the whole thing.
I don't know. It's weird. I am torn too.
I mean, I have fun when I play it. The only thing is it's incredibly grindy. And I think the only reason why I have fun is because I'm playing with like friends.
Yes. Which is,
but
I mean, yeah, any multiplayer's.
There's a
Yeah, it's
weird
fun with
mechanic in it where you have to get fresh water. Obviously, you're surrounded by water, but it's not
salt water,
all
yeah.
drinking water. But you can actually go prone, and you have to find like kind of greener areas and dig, and then you'll find water. Like one of those little bars comes up that has a little cursor that goes across, and you have to get it in the highlighted area before you can to actually hit water. I'll have to show you guys, but
That wasn't in my list of things I wanted.
No.
no. I'm just saying it's interesting. I don't like it, and the vitamin system.
Yeah,
I fucking hate
wish
the
they'd
vitamin
make drinking
system.
harder.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly,
keeping
it's
yourself
like
alive
some of these
with, like,
survival games, I'm like, why are they doing this?
Yeah, you need to focus on your diet.
But
So much.
But the one thing that I could see from you saying that you can get it from green areas is the fact that if you're not by water, you can get water.
Yeah, you can get it somewhere.
So that is
It's helpful, but
that's helpful while you're on land.
there's not a lot of fresh water around.
How far do you have to dig?
Not far. You'd only have to do it
never
3
done
times.
that
You got to hit
in
the
my
little.
life.
you got to hit the thing like 3 times. You got to hit it in the highlighted area 3 times.
I've never even seen that happen in a movie.
Yeah, or in real life.
I gotta hit this mark 3
Usually,
times.
if you're digging, it's a couple hundred feet down.
Yeah.
You hit a water
To get some
table.
water, right?
And you got to pump it out.
Yeah, it doesn't
I mean, you
make
think
any
you just
sense
build a
to
well.
me. Huh?
Just build a well.
You can probably build a well somewhere, but that
But it
like
has
the
to be
skill
from a water
tree,
source.
like it'll take a long time to level up. And with the sloops, like if you build a sloop, first off, you got to build a like a shipbuilding facility. Then once you build your sloop, you can only have 3 people on it at a time until you level it up to have 4 people on it.
Yeah, see, that's dumb.
I don't like that.
No, it's like if you have a ship, as many people that want to pile on that ship should
Right,
be able
as
to
many-
pile on that
as
So
ship.
many
is
as
it a
you can
size
fit.
thing? If it's a small boat, you can't.
It's smaller, but you can clearly see that more people can
fit.
fit on it.
Gotcha.
This
Okay.
just made me think of something. Like in Ark, when we're especially like Ragnarok, when we're drinking ocean water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
of course not. But I don't want to have to
No, it doesn't hydrate you.
purify that
we're
water
on,
first.
You're on giant satellites in space, so I think
okay.
maybe the water there is just
Okay, fair enough.
purified water.
Fair
But
enough.
a lot of games, you like in 7 days, you can't just drink water in 7
Yeah.
days. You got to boil it and whatever.
I understand that,
The
though.
forest is kind of like that too.
Yeah.
The forest, you are surrounded by ocean. You can't drink that water. You either have to find a little water source, but you have to be careful because if you drink it, you can get sick. Mm-hmm. But if you find a pot, yeah, you can put water in the pot and boil the water. And it's fine. And also, you can, in some instances, find water that is safe to drink. But yeah, it's like sometimes they overkill it in survival games.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to, if you find a fresh source of water, just let me drink that.
Yeah,
fucking
between the
thing.
2 games, like I don't go, man. And when I'm playing Ark, I don't go. I wish I had to boil it like I do in 7 days.
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I'm not thirsty. Good, let's go kill something or tame something.
Yeah, and not have to, eat a bug and then wait for your health to regenerate before you can eat a
'Cause
bug.
we all
How
know.
about I just eat
Just
30
eat.
fucking bugs?
Be done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a game changer.
No.
Do you have another one, Absro?
Nope, I'm done.
Oh, it's a wrap on Absro.
Raps a row.
Who's left?
You need
Is it me?
You knew the answer. You're holding your phone ready to read.
Well,
Is it me?
I thought there might have been one other person. I didn't want to cut in line.
Nope.
So, first comment from Zephyr Biscuit. This person's obviously a Duralius and Associates fan. And it's from a Conan Exiles video. And it says, you should keep a thrall by the bridge and name him Marty and put a sign that says, guard on duty, Marty.
That is a good suggestion.
Yeah, I thought so.
That is a reference to
Like it.
Aurelius.
Yes.
So-
Yep.
Fellas, if you've not seen
Marty.
here's a little clip.
You must guess my name in order to cross my bridge. Otherwise, I tear you limb from limb and eat your bones.
No, we don't have time for this, Duralius. You just take him. Take him down.
Well, we can just at least guess his name, and then if it comes to that, we take it to that.
Come
level.
on, take me, Duralius.
I'm not trying to challenge you. I'm just trying. Okay, guys. Oh, Okay, he's wearing a name tag. You're wearing a name tag.
What?
So check that series out. It's
Ooh, that was
awesome.
old. It's going way back in the library.
Oh, yeah.
It's like episode 2.
That's
Is it?
episode
Think so.
3.
I think it's 3.
Okay.
Yeah, two
yeah,
is
2 was a cat.
cat.
You're right.
And it was kind of a filler. We wanted to make a short episode, right, Neebs?
Yeah, because
Before
we
the
started
fight of Weetall.
animating that stuff, and I was like, man, I can't produce these fast enough. We need something shorter.
I mean, it was week by week. You were busting your ass and
Yeah.
learning how to animate at the same time.
Nearly killed me.
Even more.
The next comment is on Arc Extinction. It's more advice about these machines and stuff. It's from Alec Alarcon. Just so you know, the defense units kill all tames. It kills anything that isn't a human. The enforcers only kill you if the scout sees you attacking an animal. Does that sound right?
Yeah, good to know.
So the scout is the flying drone, right?
If that sees you,
Sees you killing an animal.
the enforcer might kill you. Maybe.
But
But the rolling ones,
enforcers kill animals.
corrupted animals,
No,
right?
just corrupted?
They'll fight.
No, they give more damage
Well,
to
there's two
corrupted
different
animals.
things. The first thing he said was, hold on, let me show you how dumb we are. The defense units. I assume that's the ones that roll.
The
Yeah,
rollies, they seem so.
I believe, yes, you are correct on that.
So they seem to attack any
Anything.
animal.
yeah.
And they're only kind of in the safe areas, right?
They appear to
I've
be.
only seen them in there, yeah.
Yeah.
The enforcers are on the outside. So I noticed the rolling units were going after us when
Yeah.
we were on a mount. Maybe not when we're off a mount.
Yeah, I don't know.
I want to say
I've
they were
seen them
chasing
attack-
after me when I wasn't on a mount.
I feel like I've seen those things just attack anything out there, though.
Yeah, animals.
Yeah.
It's saying they attack all animals.
Okay, so they just attack anything.
Tamed or untamed.
Okay, which makes sense because, yeah, they just come after us no matter what we're doing.
And the enforcers go after corrupt animals
Yeah.
and maybe attack you if you attack an animal and
If
a
you
scout
attack,
sees it.
if you attack something and a scout sees you do it, because I've definitely been killed by an enforcer a couple times, and and what must happen is those little flying robots see you attacking an animal, and say, "Hey, enforcer, that guy's an asshole. Kill him."
Who knows?
Even though.
Well, I mean, that's
Yeah, but so the roly-poly robots don't give a flying fuck, and then the enforcers are the ones that are like, no, you can't kill animals? Because the roly guys kill everything,
the rolling guys.
But
whatever
not-
it
doesn't
wants.
seem to
But
matter.
not people,
but not people. No,
apparently. Unless they're mad at you for
but-
some reason.
Okay, but I never attacked one, and I got one mad at me.
Were you on an animal?
I don't think so.
Okay. I
But
don't
you know me and my memory.
Who knows? We're idiots.
Tired
All
of
right.
talking about it.
All right. Well, you weren't talking about it.
No, I'm hearing it.
Uh,
You got to know.
no in the photo.
I'm tired of that one.
I need a snack.
Know when
He's
to
looking
snack.
at me. I got peanuts in the
No,
other
I'm-
room.
I might run to the store
Not yet. We're not done. Vic.
after we're done. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Here's another ARC tip from Gaj Travasos. Side note, if you kill corrupted creatures, you can use the corrupted nodules as a substitute for organic polymer.
That's
Really?
really good to know.
So what do you use organic polymer for
I
again?
think once you have a fabricator,
Yeah, fabricator.
you can build upgraded weapons and materials.
The
And
good stuff.
So
you go.
You've heard this too. I've read like how you can break down the benches and the lights.
Yes.
So we don't have to kill Phil Collins anymore for what you want.
No.
You get
You only-
element from
Yeah,
you get
element
from that.
dust,
But
right?
if you're caught by the enforcers or the other
Doing that?
police, they'll attack you. That's what I heard. That's what I heard in the comments.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So they don't want you attacking animals, and they don't want you breaking down benches and street signs.
And the street lights, they come back, right?
It is good to know that the
don't know.
enforcers won't do as much damage on a regular animal, though. So if you have a tamed animal and you do happen to get in a scrap with them, then it's not going to do as much damage.
yeah, Phil took one down.
Yeah, Phil took one down. He got taken down by
Raptor.
the Alpha Raptor. Not me.
Oh, gotcha.
Not me. And he honestly, he was completely expendable. He was a low level.
He was a good
He was a
person.
good friend.
No, he had a terrible work ethic.
You guys
Near
had
and
Don't
dear
get me
memories.
don't get me started on his breath. But no, he was expendable. Any low level dinosaur right at this point in time is just going to be transpo.
He had
or
a family, Vic.
had a family.
Right. Oh, I know.
Yeah, what are you going to tell Phil Jr.?
Better hit the gym, Phil.
My other comment is also kind of about, and I don't know if this, you never know what's right and what's wrong. Carl Witt robots have the robots that have the lightning flashing around them are malfunctioning and will attack anything. Otherwise, they work exactly how you thought.
Oh.
I think there's a
Okay.
I could dig on that.
so maybe there's malfunctioning robots as well.
I always thought, I thought that just meant they were damaged.
They're damaged.
But I get why they. Okay.
Well,
so they're
maybe
malfunctioning.
once
they'll
they're
attack anything.
damaged,
They can malfunction.
Yeah.
They can go from functioning to malfunctioning, maybe.
beat the
Good thing
shit out
about
of
the
them and-
internet is you never know if what you're reading
The thing
is
about the internet is you
a
could
thing or
also
not.
check.
Yeah, we could. That's not.
But
as
you
fun.
might find another thing that you never know if it's right or
Yeah.
not.
It's like looking at Fox News and CNN.
Yeah.
Yeah, two completely different realities.
Yep.
Just watch The View.
Yeah, that's where
Those
that's where I
ladies
get
know
mine.
everything.
Those
where I get
old
my stuff.
ladies, those sassy old chicks.
Or QVC. You get a
Yeah.
lot of nugs
Oh,
on that.
QVC.
Bunch of cackling fucking hens. The view. The view, everybody.
The View. That's exactly what The View sounds like.
But,
Yeah.
it'd be so easy to just dub that over, too. Just take footage and then just put in chicken noises over, just different chicken noises over everybody.
Today on the view.
Yeah.
The view. Also, this podcast.
Are you done, Neebs?
Yeah.
Hey!
We did it.
Yeah, we made
Good.
it through.
All right, so this was my point.
So you asked us for comments today, bring in some comments.
Yes, and what I said to Abstro today, I said,
And you asked us
Abstro-
by text.
Yes, but what I said today, what started it off today was I said to Abstro today, I said, "Hey, did you grab your comments?" And he said, "Well, I'm doing it right now."
This was in person.
This is in person
Yes.
when we're in the office.
Yep.
And then I said, "Well, listen," I said, "Don't give me shit about not giving you a message or
A
sending
heads
you
up.
a text
Yep.
about grabbing comments when you always come in here and you grab them right
Last
then
minute.
and there, last minute."
Yeah.
Right? That's how it started today.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay. And then what happened? I don't remember.
You guys got into it.
Well, we got
well,
a little bit into it.
You said giving you shit. Which,
Well, I said last time.
yeah,
you-
that's what you said. You
Yeah.
said I was in the text message. I was giving you shit in the text.
Well, I said you
which
gave
I
me-
don't think I was.
Right. Well, you said what you said was in the text message. You said that you said all I said was that the
Yeah, they're here on the computer.
here on the computer,
Yeah.
and I said no, you didn't just say that. I said you said something along the lines of, and I'll pull,
Pull it up.
here.
Read it.
And then Abstro was like, I think you're just reading it wrong.
Yeah.
You're reading
Right.
it with an attitude, but
Right.
I
I'm
don't,
reading
I
it
don't
with an
mean to have an
attitude.
attitude.
Yeah, it's like I think you're reading my text that I have an attitude, and I don't think I do.
All right. So this is what. Yeah. Well. Anyway.
Make sure when you read it.
That was my
Yeah.
point. It was like because you said I'm giving you shit, and I'm like, no, I'm explaining.
When you
where
read
they
it,
are.
Simon, read it with
Okay.
the same attitude that you feel in your head.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read you a few of the texts. All right. So what I started off with was, can you easily send me your comments,
Oh,
or
that's
do
pleasant.
I have to go to the office? ? And then he wrote back, "They're at the office. The computer I mainly use, dickhead." I added in the dickhead.
See, now, yeah, he read this all wrong. At first, it was, "Hey, can you easily send me them comments? I gotta go to the fucking office."
Right.
And I said, they're at
Did it
the
say
office.
fucking office?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Let
They're
me
on
give
the
a little
computer.
backstory because you read comments and you snip them and put them on the desktop on this computer at the
Yes,
office.
I have a folder.
Simon's wondering, do you have them so you can email them to me at home?
Right.
Yes.
Because the thing is, the whole precursor to all this was basically, I was given shit when I didn't give people notice. Why don't you send an email?
Oh, yeah, I did.
That said, right, I got you. So I sent an email out. 99% of the time, I send an email out.
Fake,
Yep.
you can go
And
to
I
the
wanna say-
store to get your snacks.
Go to
now
the
if you
store and
want.
get your
Yeah,
snacks.
go and get
And I
snacks.
want to say 90%
All
of
right,
the
guys.
time,
I'm out.
Bye, Thick.
See, thick.
Abstro will grab the
I'm gonna come with you.
the comments here at the office.
Uh-huh.
But he would be the one that would also give me shit too about why didn't you send an email?
No, I'm good.
I don't
Thank you.
I don't think I've given you shit for
Oh,
that.
you have. But anyway, so listen, let's get to the point.
I used to because I'd say, let me know ahead of time so I can bring my comments.
So anyway, for real though,
I'll be
this
in
is
the
probably
other
going to be
room,
cut out. Okay, so anyway, I said they're at the office on the computer I mainly use, and I said no problem. In the future, could you email them to me? It would be much appreciated. Winky face.
Yes.
And then he wrote, this is his right back from that. Okay, so this is where I think the attitude is. I said, no problem. In the future, if you could email them to me, it would be much appreciated. Wink.
Winky face.
And he wrote back,
He uses
Or you could
emojis
just
like a 13-year-old girl.
Well, did you use? I
Yeah.
mean, had you used a winky face, you wouldn't be having this
Well, you
argument.
know what? The emoji says something about my attitude, doesn't
Yeah.
it? So then he wrote, or you can just grab them off the computer while you're there. I'm not signed in on my email at the office,
Man,
and that's
you
where.
did not
wait,
just say
shut
that.
up and
Yeah,
listen to me.
listen to me.
Okay.
All right, I'm not signed in on the email at the office, and that's where I get them. That's where I got them this time because it was an impromptu recording.
Yeah.
You can't just sign into your email whenever you want from whatever computer you're at.
I
So
can't.
then-
It's a pain in the ass.
Right. See, that's what he
Okay.
says. So then I wrote back to that. I said, let's not pretend you usually have the comments with you, impromptu or not. Can you just email them to
Oh
me?
wow!
And
You,
I don't
so
have
you
them.
started
They're
getting
here.
snarky at
I
that
did,
point.
Yeah.
because
see?
well, listen.
And I'm
but you
giving
said-
him shit.
But you said you didn't give me shit. But listen, all I wrote to you was, in the future, could you email them to me? It would be much appreciated. And your response was, or you could just grab them at the office while you're there.
Yeah, because you're here a lot.
Isn't that?
I mean, they're
But I
both
wasn't-
they're both solutions.
And here's
I understand that, but
if you
I
want-
wasn't
if you-
at the
well, hold on.
office.
If you want me to give you shit, I'll give you shit. I can't fathom for the life of me why right after we're done recording this shit, you just don't go, I'm going to grab every comment right now.
You're the only one that
Why?
doesn't email them to me.
Yes.
Everyone fucking else emails
Because
them
I'm
to
here,
me.
the right
We
here
do.
on the desktop.
Yeah, but you're
Just-
supposed to fucking get them at home when I tell you to get them 2
No,
days before.
it doesn't matter.
You get them and then you email them
Doesn't
to me.
matter. Doesn't matter.
It
They're
does
right here.
matter.
They're
You're
right
the
here.
only one who doesn't email them to me.
All you got to do is
The
grab the
only
hard
one?
drive, plug it into this computer when we're done recording, and just grab the damn thing.
All you got to
It's
do
not
is
that hard.
All you got to do is go into your fucking email while you're there. Type in your email and a password. What a pain in the ass! And then fucking
No, it's a pain in the ass because it makes me sign off on my home computer. And my home computer, like YouTube does this weird thing with me at home. I don't know why it does this shit, but that's the best way to describe it. It won't, if I try to sign in sometimes, it says you don't have access to YouTube. So if I sign out of another computer, it signs me out at home. And then when I try to sign back in, I got to go through like 6 hoops to get access back to YouTube.
Well,
so I
there's-
don't enjoy signing into my email from anywhere else.
I understand that. But if you were to get your comments, if I text you a day or two before, if you were to get the comments at your house,
Here's what
Yeah,
I'd
I'll
do.
email
never
them to
have.
you. Yeah, that's no big deal.
I know, but
But if I
you
get them
always-
here, they're here.
but
And they're
you
right
always-
here. Plug a fucking hard
But
drive
you
into
always
the
get 'em
computer
here.
when we're done.
But that's
and
my
grab
point.
them.
But
That's
my-
my point.
but-
My point is they're here. Get them.
But why did
Why?
you? Why don't you get the comments when you're at home? Why do you always get them here?
Because sometimes I'm lazy and I forget.
Not sometimes, and it's okay.
All the time. All the time I'm lazy and I forget. How about that?
Okay, so but what makes it more insulting was in the beginning, you were one of the ones to say, "Dude, you gotta fucking send a reminder
See,
that
I
you're
didn't
getting the
have
comments."
that attitude.
How we
did.
gonna
Send a
how we gonna
reminder.
solve this? Are you gonna grab them as soon as we're done,
They're right
or are
here.
you gonna email them to him?
No, he's not
he's
going
gonna
to
grab
them
them
to me.
'cause they're right here.
Yeah,
They're on this computer.
he's not emailing them
Oh,
to
so
me.
he's-
That's
yeah,
just
you're not willing to.
no.
I mean,
Meet-
I
meet in
could
the middle.
I could grab them and take them home and then put them on a hard drive and then email them.
This
Or
was
I
not
could
worth
put them
having
on a
this
hard drive and give them to
conversation.
you.
This was not worth having this conversation.
How about this? Here's a good compromise. You ask Simon for his hard drive. You drop him on his drive for him,
Gladly.
and we meet in the middle.
Great.
Does that work?
Great.
No, too hard.
Yeah. Great.
So I wanted to hear this argument so I could figure out whose side I'm on, and I can see both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't get your comments the day before and email them, but if you're not, you could also just grab them off the
Of
computer.
course
There's
I
two
could.
solutions.
The point was I was not here at the office and I didn't grab them. And his point is,
And then you have
why
to-
don't you
yeah.
why don't you stop being lazy and just get them off the computer? And my point is, why don't you stop being lazy and get them at the fucking house when I send out a thing saying, an email saying, do the comments. So we both have points. I'm not happy about this conversation.
Sometimes I get
It's-
busy in the morning.
It's a shitty way to end the podcast, and I'm sorry. So maybe I should leave now, and then you guys could end the podcast.
I accept your apology.
Fuck you. I'm sorry to them, not you. All right. So thank you, Ridge Wallet.
All right, you got your hard drive? You gonna give it to me?
No.
Thanks, Ridge Wallet.
Yep. And
Give me your hard drive so I can give you these comments.
No, I'll
They're
just
right here.
leave them there, and then I'll ask you for them
Yeah,
when
in
I'm
2
not
weeks.
home.
2 weeks. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no.
Hey, you got your comments? I forgot what they are. I don't know what. I can't get them right afterwards.
Yeah, I can't get them right
because
afterwards.
that'd be super convenient.
I know,
and
just
easy.
like the footage around here that doesn't get gotten, and all of a sudden it gets deleted sometimes.
I know.
Gameplay footage,
Honestly,
from videos.
just get it right after
Yeah.
you're done
When
recording.
we
Just
record
pick it up.
something that I'm gonna edit that day.
Oh, I know. Exactly.
I grab it
That day.
I grab it as
Grab
if
all.
it's gonna disappear magically.
But there have been like 3 out of 100 times that he has emailed it to me, and I just was like, oh, that'd be great if it could just get an email, just because this way I don't have to worry about grabbing anything. I just get it from my email. Still talking about it.
I can't even be in there.
Well, you weren't.
Yeah, you're not.
You left.
You're napping.
I know you do. God.
God, 2019 is gonna be great.